People like to get paid for fraud. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Now everybody's breaking the law. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Making more money than anybody ever saw. There's a reason why Enron was called the Crooked E. Well, they gouged the price of electricity. Ken Lay and Jeffrey Skilling, they thought they were gonna go and make a killing. They didn't care if Grandma had to pay for electricity. They were gonna watch the rates go up and gouge everybody. Fraud, fraud, fraud. They thought they were above the law. Fraud, fraud, fraud. The Crooked E got down and did some fraud, fraud, fraud. Now everybody's breaking the law. They don't mind perpetration of fraud. They even like the sound of the word fraud. All of the Enron team gave $4.2 million to the Republicans. It was all from fraud. And don't forget, all of the Bushes were involved. Old Jeb Bush, he got $2 million from a fundraiser at Ken Lay's house after he did the fraud. And Neil and Marvin Bush were on the payroll of Enron, helping to do the fraud. Fraud, fraud, fraud. They thought they were above the law. Oh, there's enough fraud to go around. There's a lot of fraud in Washington town. They're all setting up fake charities and funneling the money to fraud. Now the Justice Department is breaking into the offices of all the congressmen, looking for bribery and fraud. Oh, Danny Hastert, he's real concerned. You can't do that, boys. You can't start looking in our offices trying to find out about the fraud. No! Keep your nose out of the Republicans'